Oh, by the way, if you want to see a breakdown of why I'm guaranteeing the Denver Nuggets win another NBA championship, check it out. I just uploaded it on
Whoa,
YouTube.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa, whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Did you say that?
Guaranteed.
Oh
Provided they're
no.
healthy.
Oh
Watch the video, BJ.
no.
I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link.
Well, I don't need a link. I'm talking to the guy who made it. I don't.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
it's a
get.
film
You know what?
breakdown. It's a film
We
breakdown.
might have give us this might, ladies and gentlemen. We need a special. We need a special edition. I'm calling for
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. We finish this episode. You watch the video. The fans, the listeners, the viewers watch the video, and then we come back and you tell me why I'm wrong.
I know how to tell you why you're wrong. We did it. This is an emergency episode. I'm calling for an emergency episode.
The Denver Nuggets will win the NBA championship because they're the best team in the NBA. They have the best player in the NBA. They've not lost a set from last year. Everything they've lost in Bruce Brown has been replaced, and you will see that in the video. And time will tell. But
it's been 6 games. How could you see 80? How are you going to condense?
How are you going to condense 6? I can see it. Just trust me. In June, we'll remember this. You tell me who's beating them in 7 games in the West. You just tell me that question. Name one.
Oh, okay. Mo, you already know my answer. I need what?
25 games.
And
the other thing you say is don't tell me after you see it. Tell me before it happens. Before you see it,
yes.
So I'm telling you now before we see 25 games.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's incredible that you see it. Okay. I want that third eye vision. I don't have that type of third eye vision. I want to see a team go through the league, go around, play a team's couple, home and home, do some things, go through some. Let me see how the teams have settled into how they're going to defend the team. What's their weaknesses? What's their strengths? And then I can give you an assessment, or I think to me, it's an honest assessment. And that's not even saying that that's right. However, it's impossible to see this in 5 or 6 games.
It's impossible till it happens. We'll see. Provided they're healthy, I got no doubts. And
I saw what's the name. He left the game last night. I hope he's okay. Jamal Murray.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, but it's still early in the season. A lot of basketball left to be played, and time will tell. And
I'm going to say this about them. I'm going to say this about them. Outside of Jamal Murray and Jokic, I don't know who else can carry, who's capable of carrying and being a consistent third or fourth scorer. Bruce Brown really stepped up and kind of slid into that role because Michael Porter Jr. wasn't
shaky.
He just wasn't a consistent. You got to be consistent. Like when you win a championship, you need consistency, right? There's no like, whoa, who's going to show up today? No, you need to know. There was no doubt what Jokic was going to do. There was no doubt what Jamal Murray was going to do. And then Bruce Brown just kind of slid in there, and he was fantastic for them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, then the other players would fill in accordingly. By the way, Aaron Gordon was without question their best defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you had, to me, elite play on both sides of the ball because Aaron Gordon was taking on the other team's best offensive player, whether he was an interior player or on the perimeter. So I don't know who's going to be their third scorer, and that's what I'm concerned about. They're going to win their fair share of games. Why? Because of what you said, Jokic and Jamal Murray. However, you're going to need a consistent player who we can say we can count on. Not show up 1 or 2 games in a 7-game series, who we can count on. That I don't know yet. If there's and I can say that fairly in the first. Now, Michael Porter Jr. looks a little bit more aggressive than he did a year ago. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But they lost Bruce Brown and they lost my guy, Uncle
Jeff Green.
Jeff Green. And I think those two, their professionalism will be missed. I think their professionalism,
no doubt, in the locker room, no doubt.
Yes, no, on the floor. Those guys both played very well when they play. I mean, they really, they play well. Now, I'm not saying they can't do it. However, I haven't seen that guy that I'm saying that's 15 to 20 consistently. And if it's not Michael Porter Jr., who is it then? Because you're going to need Bruce Brown. Okay, it's a little early to be saying this, Mo, but you need unexpected contributions.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Brown was that for them. I don't think anyone at the beginning of the season last year said, hey, Bruce Brown was the guy. We like Bruce Brown, but I don't think any of us said we were expecting that version of Bruce Brown. Come on now. Can we at least say that? Can we at least agree on that?
I agree completely.
Okay, now, until I see someone evolve, because Mo, that is the secret. That's the secret sauce.
Mm-hmm.
That's a secret sauce. Like, okay, I got Jokic, I got Jamal Murray, I got Aaron Gordon. Okay, Michael Porter Jr. Oh wow, I didn't expect this. Who's this Brown guy? like he was like, where did he come from?
Watch the video. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the video.
I found one.
Okay,
but we'll see. I could be wrong. These things happen. But
you haven't scouted if you haven't been wrong. If you haven't been wrong, that means you never scouted. So that's okay. You're just joining the party.
Hey, man.
Well, maybe you haven't joined the party. Maybe you haven't been wrong.
I need to brush up on my horse terminology, words to Jerry West, and then I'll be fully involved at the party. I don't know about greyhounds and thoroughbreds and this and this and this, but, Anyway, you guys at home, check out the video on the Hoop Genius YouTube channel. BJ, I'm going to send it to you. We'll be back here tomorrow. We'll talk a little James Harden. We'll talk a little Nuggets. And most importantly, until next time, get buckets.